everybody to get on and for Facebook to get all connected and so I can see comments and all of that kind of stuff. I hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful day here in Georgia. It took a minute for it to get sunny. It was a little overcast and all of that, but the sun's shining. It's beautiful. I cut some of my roses back, put roses in my vases today, and oh, they turned out so pretty. So anyway, I am Vicki Parsons. I'm with My Paper Connection, and whether you are just joining me for the first time and watching, or watch every week, I don't know. Thank you is all I want to say. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you joining in. I appreciate the fun comments and the bantering back and forth. And tonight I'm going to be doing some beautiful cards using the Sweet Ice Cream Bundle. I'm a part of a design team, and every month we create a PDF with, I think it's who create something from a particular bundle, and they go in a PDF and they get sent out to all of our customers. And so I'm going to be working with that tonight. I'm really excited about it because this set, the sweet ice cream, is super, super fun, and you can make some really great projects with it. All right, so I did want to tell you about a couple of things. I am having my next online card class, which is the Flowering Cactus online card class. You will create, with this card kit, you will create 6 different cards, and it's from the Flowering Cactus Designer Series paper, and all of the fun things that go along with that. These are my designs, and it's $25 for the online card class, and with that you get a half of a package of the Designer Series paper refill, which includes, I think it's like 48 pieces of paper. You get, you'd get half of that. You get the twine that goes with it, as well as the felt pieces. With this card kit, you'll get everything you need to make 6 cards, and then you'll have extra with it as well. The best way to go about signing up for that is to go to my website and subscribe to my email list. I'll be sending out another email about it. The deadline to sign up for it is April 28th. So I'll have another email going out about that. There will actually be links there where you can actually click on the PayPal links and you can pay for it there. Okay, next thing I wanted to tell you about. The new catalog is out. The new 2021-2022 annual catalog is out. It goes live to customers on May 4th, and our new in colors are here. They are so, so pretty. So if you don't already have a demonstrator and you would like to have a catalog, what I am doing for those who request a catalog from me, you get the catalog, but you also get a really pretty card. These are all the new in colors. And in this card, you will also receive a card for a $5 rebate. So from May 4th through May 18th, if you purchase, make a $50 purchase from any of our catalogs, and you do it from me, then I will rebate $5 to you. So it's pretty cool. And then the next thing I wanted to tell you about is my annual product share, my annual catalog product share. I will have papers, all of the Designer Series papers and the specialty paper. You'll get a quarter pack of that. All of the new ribbons and all of the new embellishments, you'll get a quarter pack of that. And it's $44 for the Designer Series paper and specialty paper. And it's $17 for the ribbon share and $12 for the embellishment share. All of the papers that are in the new catalog will be in that paper share, but the embellishments and the ribbons, it will only be the new ones because we have a ton of them. And I wanted to keep it affordable, and you may very well already have some of the ones that are already in the annual catalog. All right, so I said we're going to start with the ice cream corner, so that's what we're going to get started. So I'm going to go ahead and put us down and get us ready for that, okay? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my glasses on. And the first one we're going to get started with, as I mentioned before, this is a PDF that goes to customers. And so if you make a purchase from me, then you get the PDF for free. And if you're one of my team members, you get the PDF for free. And so the first one that I'm going to do is going to be the one from Joe Blackman. I'm not going to be sharing the sizes or anything like that because, again, it's for our customers and for our team members. And they get all of this for free. So if you want to buy something, if you want this PDF, you can buy something from me and you can get it. Or you can be one of my team members and you can get it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. And this is terracotta tile. And I have a piece of the Sweet Cream Designers Ice Cream Corner. Let me get it right. Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. And I'm going to place this right on top of here. It looks really big, doesn't it? It's hopefully it's going to fit. Hopefully I didn't make. Oh, it is too big. Okay, hang on a minute. I thought it looked kind of big, so let me grab my cutter real quick. All right, so I do have to trim this down a little bit to make it fit, or maybe I don't. Let's see. I did it right. Okay. It just looks, that 1/4 inch really makes it look a lot bigger. All right, so we're just going to place this on here like this. There we go. Get that out of the way. And then I have cut these using the Stitched So Sweetly dies. And I'm going to use the terracotta tile ink. I just used this popsicle stamp for the first time last week. I've used the ice cream stamp, but I had not used the popsicle stamp until last week, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Let me make sure that you can see me. See what I'm doing here. Okay. Yep. All right, so I'm using terracotta tile for the bottom part, and I'm going to come right here about like this. And I am using my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, no, Stampin' Pierce mat. Okay. Because it is a photopolymer stamp. And then I'm going to come up here with the top part of this. And then I'm going to come down close to the bottom. But I want to try to line it up so it doesn't go crooked on me, which is hard to do when I'm trying to keep my head out of the camera. Isn't that pretty though? I think I probably should have gone with a little bit lighter, but I'm replicating her card. All right, so then I'm going to take in the cinnamon cider. And I'm going to stamp my stick, and I'm just going to turn it sideways here, I think. Hopefully I got that even. Ooh, it's a little off, a little bit off. Maybe if I go to the side a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit more in the center. Okay. Then I'm going to take these little dot things, and I'm going to take Blackberry Bliss, and I'm also going to take You're So Cool. And I'm just going to stamp it right in here. I probably should have done that first to make sure that I had enough space, because it really did crowd me a little bit, but it's okay. And then I'm going to add them up here at the top, like that. All right, I am not seeing comments, so I can't tell if anyone is saying anything. Hang on, let me look really quickly. See if it's going to let me pull it up again. It kicked me off earlier, and so, you know, you just never know. But I hope you guys have had a good day. I've had a great day. I worked for a bit, and then I was able to, hey Carol, I'm glad I switched over. I would not have been able to see your comments. So I worked today on different projects, and then I ended up going outside and cutting roses and trimming them back. And my son, who lives in England, he was on the phone, and we got to talk for an hour and a half today. It was such a great conversation. Really enjoyed it. And I did cut my roses back, but I also cut pretty flowers. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see all the beautiful roses that I picked today. I think that one of my rose bushes is trying to get a fungus or something. There we go. Embellishments really quickly. I forgot about them. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to use sequins because I have a lot of them, and I think they're a great color for it. Okay. I'm getting a little crazy with these, but I'm okay with it. Isn't that pretty though? I love those colors together. So pretty. Okay. Now that was Joe Blackman's, and she did a really great job of designing that. The next one I'm going to do is Patty Dolan's, and it is super cute, just like this one. Super cute. Let's see. I'm actually going to use the glitter paper with this one, and it is right here. Let me get my, there we go. I'm going to go with a couple different colors because I want there to be some variety to it. Okay, so she used Blackberry Bliss, which is what I'm going to use. Hey, Suzanne. Carol, are they in England because of work? Well, kind of, sort of. My son is married to an English girl that I love dearly. Absolutely adore her. Let's see. I think I might do it like this first. They've been married since 2003. For 5 years. And then they moved to England, and they've been there since 2008. They're there primarily because of her family, but he is a musician. They both are musicians, and their music is just easier. It's a little easier to break through over there than it is over here. And before COVID, they traveled all over Europe with their music. I don't know why sometimes you can get it straight and sometimes you can't, but it seems like tonight's going to be one of those nights. But it's okay. All right, so Facebook kicked me off again from seeing the comments, so hopefully it won't keep doing that. But anyway, we had a great conversation. He loves to garden, and I love to garden, and it was just a lot of fun hanging out. It was like hanging out with him. I haven't seen him. The last time I saw them, it was August. This August will be 2 years ago. I was supposed to go in September, last September, but their country was completely locked down because of COVID. And this mama struggles. I'm a hands-on mama, and I struggle. I ride the struggle bus with not being able to put my hands on my kids. But you make do, and you do what you got to do. So this is how I looks like a mess, doesn't it? This is what I've used to keep my paper in, and look how fun! So fun. I'm going to be making a card on Friday. That's a shaker card. Hold on a minute. I learned a trick with this. So sometimes when I would do it in this direction, when it would come out, it would have like raw edges, white raw edges. And I figured out, it seems pretty self-explanatory, but I figured out what the problem was. This is the top of the punch. I always flip it over so I can see what I'm doing. But if I were going to do it from the top, I would do it in this direction. This being the surface that I want to see. Whenever you do it like this, though, then you're doing the back side of it. So I figured out that I can flip it upside down. And I'm going to do another one because that one did have some of the white. 2, 3. That did have some of the white showing, and I didn't care for it as much. And yes, Carol, I do. I miss them like crazy. Good. I'm glad you can see and hear, Suzanne. So I have it live on one machine, one internet thing, and then I have I'm watching it and watching comments on another side. So go figure. Modern technology, right? Okay. So I'm going to do 3 different colors of this. I don't remember if this glimmer paper is carrying over or not, but I have used a lot of it. I actually did a class, an online card class with butterflies, and I used these as with the butterflies. I think that it was the butterflies. Maybe it was flowers. I don't remember. Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit of glue back here behind it, and then just add it right here. I'm just going to set it to the side and let it be drying. I tell you, the weather is so weird. You know, we had a couple of days where it was in the 80s, and now it's in the 50s, I think, 60s. And my best friend who lives in St. Louis, they have snow right now in April. Isn't that crazy? Okay, and then I'm also going to stamp. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday using Blackberry Bliss. This font is so pretty. I wish I could write like this. I would be so happy if I could. Trying to find my, here it is, hiding right here. Some people have the prettiest handwriting. I am not guilty of that. It's legible. There we go. Okay. I'm going to use my trimmer. Cut that down just a little bit on this side. I think I may trim it a little bit up here, just a tad. And a little bit right here. This has been one of my favorite sweets, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, I've got to have that, because I love ice cream. I don't eat it much, because I try to keep my sugar intake down, but I love ice cream. Okay, so now we will use dimensionals, and we will put our ice cream cones on. I'm going to put 1 on the cone, and then 2 on the ice cream itself. These are pretty easy to do, especially using punches like this. I had team meeting on Sunday, and we did shaker cards using this, and they turned out so cute. I had a couple tell me that this was their favorite projects yet that they had done. Go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back of my sentiment as well. Okay. Alrighty. I don't know which one I want to put. I guess I probably should have figured that out. I think I'm going to put this one in the middle. But before I do that, well, no, I'll do this first. Stick it right in the middle. Okay. I'll put my sentiment on after I'm done. But this turns out so cute with these, with the glimmer paper. I would not have thought to do it like this, but my friend Patty did, and she did a great job on it. This month, well, for May, we did the well-suited, best-suited, handsome, I don't know, the one with the suits and ties. I'm not very good remembering the names of things like that, but I actually just did it today. I actually just designed it and posted it today. Okay, just put this right down here. And I don't think that it needs any bling to it. Isn't that adorable? And wasn't it easy to do? Love it. So, so cute. Okay. I had to check myself and make sure I had not put it on the wrong direction. All right, so one more, and that's it. And it's going to be my card, the one that I came up with. And it's a fun fold. I think it's really cute. I was really happy with the way it turned out. And it just tore that bag. Suzanne, it makes you think of summer. I know that it may be coming. Where do you live? You're in Canada, right, Suzanne? Yeah, I think you heard me. You just heard me say that my best friend lives in St. Louis and it's snowing there. She sent me a video earlier of the snow coming down. Okay, so this is thick basic white. And I basically just cut off a section out of it and I kept the bottom section. I made sure that they were both the same. And then I cut designer series paper and Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to put this together. Like this. And I made this where only a little bit of the Blackberry Bliss was peeking out. So you can probably guess that it's an 1/8 rather than a 1/4. And it's the same way with the white. Okay. Do this one for the bottom. This paper is so pretty, and this is such a beautiful color. I've said it before that blue is my favorite color, but this color right here is like right behind it. It's a beautiful, rich, rich color, this Blackberry Bliss. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I am out and I see things and I try to describe color to people, I always end up describing it and stamping up colors. So if I see something that is in a purple family, I'm like, oh, look, that's gorgeous grape. I know it's kind of silly, but that's what I do. That's how I roll. Okay, so now I'm going to take Flirty Flamingo and Blackberry Bliss, and since I already have Blackberry Bliss, oh, I got ink on it. Pooh. I think that's going to be covered though with the ice cream. I'm just going to put it all over it. I must have ink on my finger if I did that. Okay. I am going to actually put Flirty Flamingo in there as well. Okay, I'm going to wash that off a little bit. You live near Ottawa. My brother-in-law is from Canada, and he is from Toronto, I think. I think that's where he's from. We've talked about going there with them. With my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. We love to travel with them. They're so fun. I'll be glad when things open up to where we can travel safely and feel comfortable with it. Okay, I know that's a lot of dots, right? Okay. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this right here. I should have left my blackberry bliss open. And I'm going to use the stamp that says treat yourself. And I'm going to place it right in here. I think it's crooked. Maybe a little bit. Maybe you can't tell. I don't know. Okay. Get that out of the way. Then I'm going to bring in my punch again. And this time I'm going to punch some ice cream out of this paper. I'm going to flip it upside down so I don't get those weird things. And I'm going to make this a triple scoop. When we go to Florida, we have a place in Fort Myers down there. And there is this place called Kilwins. And we used to live in like the Brandon, Florida area, Tampa area, and we would go down to this place called St. Armand's. And as it turns out, Jerry Springer lived there as well. And it's a beach place. It's an island off of Sarasota. And we would go and get ice cream there at St. Armand's, and it never failed. We would get there, and Jerry Springer would be there. I just think that's the funniest thing. He would be standing right behind us. I just think that's so funny that we're in town getting ice cream with Jerry Springer. And he seems so normal, completely normal and adjusted and not, I don't know. I don't know the nice word to say for it. But really nice. The only thing that wasn't normal was when his driver picked him up in a Rolls Royce. I mean, not everybody gets that treatment, right? But I got to tell you, Kilwins has the best ice cream and fudge. Amazing. Well, let me make sure it's actually going to fit. And it is. Yay. Okay. So now I'm just going to put dimensionals on the back of it. There we go. I figured I'd be able to hide that spot. There we go. Okay, let me see how I put mine on. Let me make sure. I think I did it with dimensionals. Yep, I did. Okay, so I'm only going to put dimensionals right there across the top because I don't want them to show. Right here across the bottom. And I don't think that I put them on, no, I don't put them on the inside, but I do have to punch that out, so I'll do that still. And I'll tell you why I did that. I don't like the mechanics of things showing, and it just looked too raw to me. So I'm a little fussy, a little picky about how I do things. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just line this up along the bottom really well. Just hold it down and then put it in place. Trying to make sure that I have the same amount on each side. Ooh, I just about got it a little too close right there. Okay, and then I will take this one, and then I'm just going to, and it actually does show, but it's not gonna be a problem. Matter of fact, I may put right in here. Good grief. There we go. And just stick this right here like this. Okay, so let me punch out another ice cream cone. The paper in this has been so pretty and so just perfect. When I first saw this paper, I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And it's been perfect. I cannot tell you how many scoops of ice cream that I have punched out using that. Let's see, I think I want some of the pink in there, in it. Okay, so I got 3 scoops. I'm just going to glue this on. I'm almost done, y'all. I have to finish my sentiment, which I've already started. I think I'll do this one next. It's been a while since I've eaten, and I can tell I got the shakes now. All right. And then rather than using dimensionals on the back of this, because I don't want it to stand like gape open, I'm just going to put glue on the back of it. And put it right here. Whoops. Yeah. That's right. So it's upside down compared to this one, but when you open it, it's right side up. Okay. All right, so I stamped my sentiment earlier. Let me get some of this off of here. I don't knock anything else off. I stamped it earlier, and I've already hand cut, a fussy cut out birthday. So, and I wanted to show you how I go about, and you ladies probably already are well versed with fussy cutting. I put these on YouTube, so I want to make sure that everybody who sees it kind of knows techniques and ways to do things. I was always one that did my arm around. You know, whenever I did it, I would just have my arm going all over the place. And I learned with fussy cutting that you rotate your paper with your scissors. And what I do to keep my arm from flying all over the place, because it is really easy for me to get back in the old habit, is I just tuck my arm into my side. And then I just keep my scissors out, and then I just rotate the paper all around it. And that seems to help me guide the paper around and do it just right. I'm not super fast at it, because if I get too fast, then I get careless and I don't do it right. And I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, or maybe a lot of a perfectionist with my stuff. I have a lot of grace for other people, but I try to have grace for myself. And I'm getting a lot better at, when I mess something up, of not redoing it, tearing it apart and redoing it, but fixing it and being happy with it. So I did a YouTube on Friday. I did a live on YouTube Friday, and I did the Hey Birthday Chick, and I did coloring, and I got too close to the line, and I ended up making it bleed all over the place, and it was so upsetting. And I'm live while I'm doing it, so what are you going to do, you know? So I didn't want to throw it away. I didn't want to start over, you know, with it when it was all done. Let me see if I can find my happy now. There it is, right in front of me. So I had the idea of getting my Stampin' Right marker, my black one, and just doing little squiggly lines around the body of the chicken. And you know what? It worked. It ended up looking really good. And because the way it had bled everywhere, it looked like a fuzzy chicken. So I did the little squiggly lines around it, and I was able to redeem it and make it look really good. So there is a tip for you. But I was mortified. Because you know that kind of stuff happens when you're live, right? Okay, last thing I'm going to do with this is these cute little things. And I really never thought that I would go through a whole thing of them. But you know what? I've gone through a lot of them, and it's because I shared them with my team for shaker cards. So I'm just going on here and I'm just putting a few dots here and there. And then I'm going to use the tip, this little tip thing right here, pick them up, put them down. And I'll just alternate the colors. I haven't looked to see if there's any comments lately. Um, you said, Suzanne, you said you're about 5 hours from Toronto. I've been to Canada once, but I really didn't get to hang out much. It was kind of like a popping in, popping out kind of thing, many years ago. But I watched, it sounds so silly. I watched this TV show called Heartland. You've probably heard of it. And it just makes me want to go to Canada and ride a horse. It's just, the scenery is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And they make horse riding look fun and easy. Which it is fun. I've done it before, but it's not necessarily easy. Okay. Pop these on real quick. I got a little bit too much glue right there, but it will dry. I promise. These little things are so cute. And I'll show you my shaker card in a minute. I'm going to make it on my YouTube Live on Friday. If you can come join me, I would love to have you. I usually only do 1 or 2 projects on that one. And I've gotten to where it's nerve-wracking. It's absolutely nerve-wracking doing this. But I've been enjoying doing the lives rather than pre-recording. It's a lot faster to do lives than it is to video and then have to do the editing and stuff afterwards. And I like the interaction with people, which has been fun. Okay, that's got my card. Isn't that cute? And it really didn't take all that long. Well, I'm putting the wrong lid on there. Did you guys see me do that? It really didn't take that long for me to put all those on there. So here are here are the ones I did tonight. Love that. Love this, love this. So, so cute. So here is the shaker card that I will be doing on Friday. So I just cut out some of the paper and I just make a shaker card out of it. And this is one that I did with our great idea to put another ice cream cone inside. Thank you. You should watch it. You should definitely watch Heartland. It's a so yeah, I'm flipping you back up. Yeah, I agree. I think the scenery is fantastic, and I want to go to where Heartland is filmed because it's gorgeous. But thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the projects. Super, super cute. Thankfully, the stamp set and punch is carrying over to the annual catalog. If you need a catalog, and this is for those who are not live and who are not already, stamping up or don't already have a demonstrator. If you need a catalog, let me know. I would be happy to get one out to you. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great, great night. Bye.